Okay, good morning everybody. Today is Saturday morning. Beautiful sunny day. It's going to piss it down now.
It's the wonderful Cameron Highlands. Come, let me show you the way.
We just had breakfast. Just had they had some fresh baked scones at the hostel, and then we just had some idli and roti canai, some TJDY. So now we're going to head over to the second of the tea plantations by Boat Tea Company. Go check that out, and then we're going to check out the third sort of city here, and then maybe go back into Ipoh.
Sprinkles! Spring break! Actually, seriously kind of got wet. Okay, so we're going to the boat. So they have two plantations. This one's called the Boat Tea Estate. So, you know, not as many poor people here, which is what we like. Except for us, because we're going to roll up in our freaking Perro Dua Viva. So, as you can see, kind of standard tea plantation looks, but this one's a little more on the hills. So we'll see what they have to offer. Just getting a view of the fields. Golden fields of tea. Da, da, da. Oh, okay. I got you on camera. Some more view. I'm gonna roll the window up so we don't get some wind. You guys should smell the air up here. It's fresh, full of tea.
What about this guy?
Look at this guy right here, guys.
Full of tea.
Yes. Yes.
If tea means rum.
It's kind of a glare, huh? So compared to the last place, Torrance just honking to see if there's anyone around the corner. This one is a lot more like jungly, and it looks like there's a lot more laborers going on. You can see a little bit more like action. Maybe it's because it's a little bit further out from the main city. But I mean, oh, sprinklers again. Oh, with spring break on too, you guys. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So it's just slightly, it's different because it's a little bit more. You feel like you're more in the jungle because of these plants like these. Yeah.
Okay, you're on the bus. We're just taking a quick shuttle bus from the car park to the Boat Tea Estate. These are our drivers. They're having a very animated conversation in Tamil. And then when we were getting on the bus, half of us got on the bus, and the bus turned around, and then like a group of like 20 people also decided it was now time for them to get on the bus. So then, who were there before us as well, yeah. So anyway, so we're going to go tour the factory and then have some more tea. This kid's super cute, I don't know if you can see him. Just going to film the really cute baby. So we're having our second tea and scones of the morning. Third of the trip. Jason's asking people to take photographs. Here at the T-boat, we walked around, saw how they took things, and now they're just going to take photographs.
Okay, so we just came down from the Boat Tea factory. It's quite nice. It was a lot smaller than the other one yesterday. And here's some of the views of the. So this is the bus we took up earlier, but we're walking down now. Everyone high on the bus. And here's part of the Highlands, and we're just walking down the hill, taking a leisure stroll, walking up them scones on a wasteland. Okay, so we're now going to the new place. Here's some people picking tea leaves. I think they're sorting between. We're just driving through their work here, so. So they're sorting it by. God, I feel like slightly colonial because like these people are like laborers and we're just like sitting here. But I want you guys to see this. Okay, I couldn't in right conscience like film them anymore because they're all looking at me a little bit weird. So those are the people that make this place nice for tourists like us.
Because I haven't seen anyone use a GoPro since 2009.
We don't use a GoPro. So we're
what is it?
A film camera.
What is it?
Flip video.
Flip cam. I haven't seen a flip camera.
So we're heading down to is it, what's the name? Ringlet. I keep forgetting the name. I just think Ringlet and Ringlet. But we're going down to the next main town. We're gonna fill up gas. We're gonna head back to Ipoh. So we'll check out this last big town. And Faith Hill's still the one. Okay, you guys see that lake right there? It's brown. So we were talking to the hostel owner, or at the inn, and he said that it used to be actually quite a blue lake, but what happened was, since there's a lot of construction now, there's a guy waving over there. I don't know if you see. His hand is like out the window.
It's his friend.
Okay. That's dangerous. So he said that it used to be a blue lake, but now they've diverted a lot of the water, and there's like stray dogs coming to greet us, you know, so it happens in Malaysia. And now most of the water is like brown, so it's kind of weird to see a brown lake, but you know, whatever. Pollution.
I'm gonna go over there.
Okay, and here's a view of the water, guys. So look at that. Brown lake. Swim in there and get a fake tan. Turns out Ringlet is kind of a small town. It's like a one strip, one shop, one stop town. Actually, it's more like 20 shop, one street, one stop. So we're here for about 10 minutes, no, 20 maybe. There was a gym on one end, a bunch of restaurants, very Chinese influence here. A lot of Tamil shops actually too, so maybe it's the Indian town. And we're heading back now to a temple that we saw on the hill. We'll see if we can make it there. If we can, I'm sure Buddha will forgive us. So about like not even a minute after my narration, we found the base of the temple and we're gonna climb. It's right here.
The temple base.
So we're gonna climb up.
So we just climbed up to the top of the temple. I wouldn't necessarily say underwhelming, but I'd say that it came as an afterthought. But actually it's really cool at the front, and you got a wonderful view down into Ringlet. As Jason said, it's a small, essentially a village. But here it is, and in the background you got some plantations. It looks like it could be somewhere almost in Switzerland, if Switzerland was tropical and everything was made of corrugated steel. So we've come to an apiary.
What is an apiary?
An apiary is a home for bees, and it's that bee's home specifically. We've come to an apiary and we're going to walk around the apiary, that's about it. And then there's this guy, you see this guy every single place you go in Malaysia, there's this man phallically holding the cornetto. Like literally every town and city you go to will be this bloke. This is probably the most horrific apiary that anyone's ever gone to. There's like a bee that's like half falling apart. This is the way down. We think we went the way down, we just went down a set of stairs from up there. Is it? And then there's just a bunch of bees.
We are heading back now to Ipoh. So Kelly's Castle is about, what, maybe 15-20 kilometers south of Ipoh city center. So we're heading there now from the Cameron Highlands. It'll be about an hour and a half, 2 hours drive. The weather is not favorable. Oh god. On this video, it looks like these windshield wipers are a bit delayed, so they look like hands like swaying through the air. Wait.
We actually hired someone. Cheap and labor is very cheap.
So we're headed back down from the Highlands now, and yeah, see the weather's kind of clearing up a bit. This is the Malaysias. The view of the Malaysias.
Alright, so we've just made our way back down now from Cameron Highlands. We're now at a place called Kelly's Castle, which is just outside Ipoh, which is some eccentric Scotsman in the 1800s just built this like mansion, and now it's like derelict and stuff. So, I mean, we still have a couple of hours, so we figured we'd come down here, see this, because we missed it last time we were in Ipoh, and then go into Ipoh town centre, have some tea, and then make our way out. So we climbed to the top of Kelly's Castle. It's got a nice top bit. I don't know when he built the rooftop, but you kind of got a good view of the surrounding jungle. So I guess like when he was here it was more jungle. Now there's a road. We're trying to figure out when he built the visitor centre, but it didn't say, there's no plaque. So anyway, you can climb all the way to the top, and it's pretty cool. I mean, inside it's not restored at all. It's pretty torn up, but being Malaysia, you can go wherever you want. There's no rules. They go wherever they want. Actually, with that hat, I don't think she's allowed to go.
Hey everyone, coming to you from the car in rainy Ipoh now. We walked around, we had some good ice cream, it was pretty good, called Milk Shop. Is that Korean style ice cream? Milk Cow. Now we're just kind of exploring Ipoh by car before we go over to the bus station and head back. Signing out soon, but car without headlights.
Yeah,
Raining, it's raining.